Hello investors, welcome to Chart Shastra. Today is day 41 of our 100-day price action challenge. Market Nifty is fairly flat today. If you look at Nifty 100 too, it looks like very flat. Whereas Nifty next 50 is up again 1%. Lately, we have been seeing a lot of volatility in next Nifty next 50, right? One day it is down 3%, another day it is up 2%. Good thing is Nifty Midcap is up 2% today, which is Midcap Select Index, and the usual Midcap 150 Index is up almost 2%. That's a healthy sign because there has been a lot of selling in the midcaps happening too. I expected the small cap as well as the micro caps to recover well like a mid cap, but looks like the small cap and micro cap are taking some time. Coming to our sectoral charts, Bank Nifty is fairly flat, so is private bank. PSU Bank is also flat, probably waiting for the results. HDFC is out, we will look at its chart today. IT had one more very strong day today. It is up almost 2%. Yesterday we have talked in our video, right? IT is looking a bit interesting on the chart. So there is a good follow-up action in the IT happening today. Auto is also 1% up, but again on the charts it's not looking very great. Look at IT and look at Auto. There is a very strong difference, right? One is completely at their all-time highs, the other is at lows. Realty stocks again, there has been major selling here happening, so it's only up 1%, but already a lot of damage has been done in this space. Pharma, after a long time, is up 1.4%. It has been consolidating at these levels, and it's a good day for pharma. I'm expecting if it breaks this little range, right, it might test these levels again. That would be interesting to watch. So, again, as the market is settling down, the previous winners, which was IT and Pharma, they are again coming back. Infra is fairly flat today, and FMCG is also fairly flat today. Telecom is again up 1%, but again, nothing interesting happening here. Same like Pharma, healthcare is also up 1.3%. Media also tried to move up, but you can see there is a lot of selling pressure in the media, and it's not even favoring currently. Now, let's start with our daily 100 stock. Starting with Reliance, it is again 1% down till here. So let me just switch to our classic chart shastra layout. In this we have already drawn some lines, right? So starting with Reliance, we told you that this line was major resistance. Until then we don't want to comment. TCS had a flat day, not as interesting as other IT stocks. HDFC Bank is looking not so great because after the results, I thought something reaction like Kotak Mahindra. Of course, I don't want to comment on the results, but looking at the chart, looks like HDFC Bank is almost in line with expectations. Hence, there was no drastic drop or no drastic rise in the stock price. Airtel just going sideways, needs to take this level. ICICI is still looking weak. Infosys again trying to fill this gap. That's a good sign here happening. In fact, it has almost tried all the way up here. It's looking interesting. So please keep this in your watch list. SBI and down 1% again. Not interesting. Waiting for its result, I guess. IT. ITC2 still sideways. Nothing interesting happening here. Same with H. In fact, Hindustan Unilever broke this level. But again, the closing was above this level. So let's wait and watch. Today it has seen some kind of volatility. LIC is still very weak. HCL until and unless it closes above this dotted line, maybe it would be interesting to watch then. L&T not very good. Sun Pharma tried to move or closed above this level, but it hasn't yet. So let's wait for this level to be taken out. Bajaj Finance, I've told you this looks very interesting chart, so please keep this in your watch list. NTPC, nothing interesting here. Axis Bank too, completely downtrend. Maruti again, I like this consolidation. It's developing slowly, so keep this in your watch list. Kotak still within this range, so at least it's holding the price level, right? It is not correcting unlike other stocks. Mahindra and Mahindra, after a series of negative days, today it was a little bit positive, but nothing significant. ONGC needs to take this level, only then we can see there the bottom has successfully formed. Tata Motors not looking good. Ultratech Cement almost it's up 7% because of the results. So probably today we have seen a lot of buzz in cement stocks because of the results. I think the results were little bit better than the expected. So let's not take any judgment as of now. Let's wait for a few more sessions. If it consolidates here and again moves up, that's a good sign. If it again slowly slides back, it means that it was just the earnings buzz. Adani not Interesting. Power grid again sliding down. Very weak. Titan going sideways. Choppy. Bajaj Auto still very weak. See, going down. Adani Port, nothing interesting here happening. Coal India still needs to close above this black line. Only then we can think of something. Asian Paints, one of the very weak name in Nifty 100. Wipro, look at this. Very strong follow through action. That's what I was talking about. ITR looking good as of now. Probably Wipro is the only stock which is making all time high in such small, not all time high, but at least 52-week high. Or lately, over few days, Wipro has been doing very well. HAL, nothing interesting here. Bajaj Finserv tried to move up here, but again, the closing was not as good as expected. But let's wait and see. Probably the results are due. DMart, very boring. Trent again, very downtrend, not interesting at all. Adani Green to same effect. Siemens again tried to move up, but again needs to close above this level. It's the long term support, right? JSW still hovering at these levels, very choppy. Adani Power, same story happening in all Adani stocks. Ignore this game. Zomato trying to move up, but again, already the damage has been done a lot. Probably it needs some time, so until few weeks, it won't be interesting at all. Nestle still sideways. IOC, same story. Bharat Electronics again tried to take support here today. Interesting. Let's wait and see whether it bounces off and tries these levels again or not. Varun Beverages, yesterday it has broken down and today there was a reversal candle. It's a good sign. Probably if the next few days it starts to move up, that's a good sign. Otherwise, we might see some sell off. Jio Finance, very weak chart. I've already highlighted. This was the exit signal or the downside. Already down 23% from that level. Very weak name. If you're a long term investor, see it has already broken this base. Kindly exit this name. It's not at all looking good on the chart. DLF2, very bad chart. Tata still trying to move up, but again, lot of supply is there here. Vedanta same like Tata still, but in a much better position than that, right? Still, it is going sideways as of now. These stocks are not reacting much. Grasim to up 3% because of the Ultratech Cement earnings. So all the cement stocks were in buzz too. Again, it needs to close above this level. Only then we can talk about something. IRFC again, very boring name going sideways as of now. LTI I am trying to move up, but again, very choppy chart, right? Ignore it. We already got Wipro. Indigo again tried to close above this level, but the closing did not happen. Probably next few 2 to 3 sessions would be interesting. If it closes above this level, then we can think of something. But again, the chart looks very choppy. Tech Mahindra, it's interesting chart. I've told you yesterday if it breaks above, you can take an entry here. Last time we have taken here, but again, so we have shorted here and exited somewhere here. But again, see, Beckham is back into the spotlight. So is Wipro. SBLF, but again, see, somewhere around here it started to move up, but again it gave back all its gains in last 3 sessions itself. So that's why the market is very weak. We need to take confirmation. We need to be very patient in such market. Delayed probably it had a good earnings, I guess, because the reaction on the chart is very high because the volumes are also highest volume in the quarter. But again, it exactly closed at this long-term support level almost. Let's wait for few sessions. Let it break this today's high. Probably it has a lot of resistance here, right? Exactly at 3000 level. So let it break about 3000 level, then we can discuss. ABB needs to take this level out only then something interesting. Divi is still in sideways. From a long time it has been consolidating. This is what I was talking about. Post earnings, that too, especially forming a gap, the stock should not trace back. If it's tracing back, we have already seen that in the case of Eicher Motors, right? If it's tracing back, it means that the results are not yet effective. Only that day they were very strong. But again, that's why I was highlighting in Ultratech Cement too. The stock is sliding down, it ideally is not as good as. But look at Kotak, it is still as of now, still respecting that gap. Hindalco, nothing interesting going sideways. PFC2 again, very choppy sideways. Britannia, it again tried today, tried to close above this 5050. Also, the closing was about 5000 psychological figure. Let's see. It would be interesting to watch if it breaks this level. Ambuja Cement to again a little buzz because of the cement stocks, but again, this is the least interested name. Gale needs to close above this 184 level, only then it would be interesting. Tata Power to again very choppy sideways. REC same like PFC sideways and choppy. Motherson still very weak chart. Look at BPCL. I guess the results are out today. It had a very big candle, so probably it was disappointing a little bit. And it got a major reversal and it closed below its long term support level. So I think you should be careful here because it is at its crucial level. If it breaks below this 263 zone, probably we might see a new sell off in BPCL. So this was the previous low made by BPCL, right? So please make sure that the chart doesn't break this level. If it breaks, probably we are in a little bit trouble. Godrej Consumer not interesting at all. It tried multiple attempts here, but again, always every time it tries to move up, the sellers are pushing it back. Eicher Motors again took support. That's what I was talking here, right? It gave up all the gains. Now again trying to move up. That's very choppy. If the stock is very strong, it should not happen. Although I've drawn a line and it kind of looks like a breakout, but again, I do not trust this. It needs to take this level only, then I can think of something. Bank of Baroda going sideways. Sipla again almost hanging at the lows. JSW Energy going sideways and choppy. TVS Motor not interesting. Two wheeler space is not looking good. Torrent finally had some reversal here. So it has literally snapped almost 5 6 days of losses with a single candle. That's very good signal. Shriram Finance still very choppy. Let it move somewhere around here or somewhere around these levels. Solar going sideways. Bajaj Holding again interesting. It is consolidating here again. I want to become a fool because last time it had made fool out of everyone. Let's wait for this time. Adani Energy nothing interesting here. Punjab National Bank needs to break above this level. Dr. Reddy probably it might take support on this trend line here. United Spirits again slowly moving up, but again, let's not get into any conclusion now. Loda again, lot of supply needs to be taken out, not interesting. iPro again, very not at all good. Yesterday, after a major sell off, nothing interesting happened today. Havel still very choppy and hanging at these support levels. Boss to same story. Apollo going sideways, Zaido still in a long term consolidation. Hero Motocorp still very weak, needs to reach at least this level. Naukri trying to move up and down, but again very volatile. Tata Consumer, look at here. This is little bit interesting. If you are a very aggressive trader, you can take and enter somewhere around here. Your stop loss would be this 2.5, 2.7%. So good, interesting. Let's see how this turns out to be. Dabur still going sideways. ICICI General Number not interesting. Jindal still very choppy and sideways. Sri Cement too again very choppy name, but again with the Ultratech buzz, every cement stock is up today. Canara needs to break above this trend line, long trend line. United Union Bank again waiting for its result. Industrial nothing interesting here. Adani Total Gas too nothing. NHPC trying to move up again, hanging at these support levels. This is the most common theme. Same with BHL. All the stocks. This was the V-shape fall. Again, it is trying to slide down. IRCTC still in a long-term consolidation. So I think that's it for the today's video. I hope that you are learning something. So see you tomorrow. Thanks a lot for watching.